And I'm back, and I have an apple, and I'm going to be chopping up during this and then eating, so... Get over it. Why did I dream of boyfriend number 2 holding me, though?
You can't control your dreams.
Oh, well, I guess you're right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. What time is it?
It's 9 a.m. James and I were making breakfast when well...
I, looked over at the time on my computer. I'm like, what time is it? It's 9:38 a.m. for me. 9:39. It's basically 9:40. You can't control your mind reading?
No, not yet at least. I hope to learn eventually, though.
Is everything all right?
Huh? Yeah, I'm alright.
That's good. I'm assuming you had a nightmare.
Yes, I'm sorry for disturbing you both.
You didn't disturb us, miss. Besides, we'd rather make sure you're okay before anything.
Oh, thank you.
Now, why don't you come downstairs with us and have some breakfast? I'm sure some nice food will take your mind off of what you dreamt of.
It's embarrassing to be the damsel in distress once again. But I felt rather happy that boyfriend number 1 and boyfriend number 3 were concerned for me, despite only knowing me for a short time. I wasn't sure if it was just courtesy or if they were genuinely concerned. I couldn't have heard their eyes. Alright. The 2 Chupacabras led me back to the dining room. No, I told you no on the bacon and eggs. It smells terrible.
We should be done with breakfast soon. If you want to sit down at the table, you can.
God, fuck you. What?
Morning. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sam, the owner of the hand on my head, raised an eyebrow at me before rustling my hair and moving away to sit down at the table. He then bugged towards the kitchen where boyfriend number 1 was working.
Hey! Is the food done yet? I'm starving!
I've literally read the narration so many times that I'm pretty much debating just skipping over it and only reading my, actually spoken lines.
There's no need to yell, Sam!
You're yelling too!
Don't argue with me!
From behind me, boyfriend number 2 appeared and sat beside me, rubbing his temples in obvious annoyance.
Can we not yell this early in the morning? It's not like we're in the castle.
Castle?
Yeah, we have a castle back home. Our dining room's 10 times bigger than this room.
And wouldn't it be logical to not yell?
Whatever.
Don't talk to me.
My favorite.
Finally.
I'm here for the breakfast. It looks amazing.
It's our pleasure.
Oh, fucking hell. Hello?
Hey, good morning. Guess who's at your door right now?
Oh, fucking hell. Lesbians are here.
I'll get it.
Matthew, current boyfriend, don't!
Hi?
Who are you?
Lesbian number 1, let me explain.
What's going on here?
Who's at the door, Matthew? Oh.
Oh, great. The other Chupacabras are here. I don't know what to pick. They're visitors.
Then why did one of them open the door?
Oh, what? You're saying visitors can't open the door for me if I'm, preoccupied?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Fuck you, Suzu. Your face doesn't make any sense. Your name doesn't make any sense.
We must apologize, ladies. We know the situation must be confusing for everyone. Let's take this to the dining room and we'll explain everything.
Whoa, this looks amazing.
Thank you.
Our pleasure, ladies. We hope you enjoy your meals.
Make sure you dig in.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
You see,
We are Miss Anderson's house servants. We were hired by her late grandfather to help around the mansion, but since he has passed, we now assist Miss Anderson with living on her own.
That makes sense. It's such a huge house.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to care for it.
But why are you all dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
I could go for pancakes right now.
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work, so she lets us wear casual clothes.
Yeah, something like that.
We're sorry if we made this situation awkward earlier.
I think it works.
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants. It would be very hard to explain after just a day.
I guess.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Well, we wanted to see how our friend was doing. Since it's the weekend and all, usually we hang out and just chill.
Yeah, like going to the arcade and stuff.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
Wait, is there 5 or... No, there's only 4.
There's an arcade?
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have, so we'll take our leave and start preparing the house.
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm trying to think about combinations for later in the game. There's 1, 2, 3. No, there's only 4.
Huh? Preparing for what?
We gotta prep the house for some sort of housewarming party thing.
Our princess's parents requested a housewarming party to be held here soon.
If I can't, then we can't.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
I thought you wanted to go to the arcade.
Shut the fuck
This
up,
housewarming
Naomi.
thing is more important.
No need. We can handle it. If you'd like to, miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
Seriously?
Sam, not now.
Oh, well, I'll stay and help around the house.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Besides, it is my housewarming party. I should help out too.
Want us to help out as well?
No, go the fuck away.
All right. We'll head on out then so we're not in the way.
Sorry, lesbians. I guess I'll hang out with, or I will. Damn it. Hang out with you guys, you lesbians, soon.
It's all good, Anderson. We'll definitely come to the housewarming party tonight.
Thank you. I led them back into the lobby and walked into the doors, and I forgot that I wasn't reading the narration. Oh. And Matthew with cooking. I walked into the kitchen and instantly looked over at Matthew, who was quickly slicing up strawberries and placing them into a nearby bowl. The only time I'm reading narration is when it is different, so... Otherwise, if you really want to hear me read narration, you can probably watch the past, I don't know how many parts, but listen. I walked over and looked over his shoulder to watch. Matthew didn't seem to mind, so I decided to ask him a question. What are you making?
I'm going to make a large batch of strawberry cupcakes. These strawberries are going to be the top pieces.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. Can I help?
Yeah, I kinda hoped you would. Can you start by making the batter for the cupcakes? I put the ingredients and some directions on the counter over there.
I nodded before heading over to another counter, where a string of ingredients and a small note card of directions sat at the ready. Wow. I'm like, you read out direct date. I'm like, oh my god, okay. I smiled and began to work, mixing the ingredients and pouring the batter into cupcake tins to bake. I had to admit, I made a little bit of a mess, but I felt like the cupcakes were still fine. There we go. Now we just need to wait. As I turned to face Matthew, I noticed his red face. I tilted my head before he walked over to me and moved his hand a bit towards my face. He stopped, however, looking to me for permission. Yeah. Matthew continued to move his hand towards me, gently brushing a finger over my cheek. My senses tripled, feeling his finger wipe over a small stain of powder and cream that had landed on my face.
You got a stain.
Oh my god. Matthew's finger was ginger and timid, wiping the stain off with as little contact as possible. Lightning shot through my body at each wipe, running down my spine in jolts. I closed my eyes, unconsciously leaning into his touch and naturally wanting more. However, Matthew pulled his hand away, causing me to open my eyes and look at him. He was biting his lower lip and had pulled his hand to his chest.
Sorry, I got it all?
This is awkward. Thank you. Matthew quickly shook his head and grinned his goofy grin at me before continuing to make another appetizer for the party. I blinked a couple of times, wondering if what I saw was real. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the essentials for the party. Knowing my dad, he invited business partners and the executives of the Anderson company to show me off. I stood in front of my mirror in my room, staring at my form as a million thoughts ran through my head. It's just a housewarming party. At the same time, it wasn't. Who is it?
Hey, are you okay in there? Your parents should be here soon, so you should hurry getting ready.
Well, I'm ready, but...
But what? I'm sure you look fine, Anderson. Just come on out.
All right. What?
Dude, you look hot.
Do I?
Yeah, you look amazing. Where did you get that dress?
Give me a minute. I need to throw this away. I'm back, and I've got a new trick. I've had it for a while. I've just never had the chance to wear it. I figured I might as well bring it out now.
Whoa, they really know how to dress well, don't they?
Yeah.
As beautiful as a princess, miss.
Thank you.
So, are you prepared for tonight?
Yes, I'm ready. I had to be confident. My dad expected a lot out of me already. If I failed at this, faltered at this party, who knows what he would think of me. I had to assure myself in every word that came out of my mouth that I was ready. Oh, my headphones are doing that thing again. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh my, I didn't know your bequeathment came with servants.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Damn it, I hate when my headphones do this, and I can't unplug it, then it'll fuck it up.
It was probably overlooked. Besides, who would deny good service?
I was completely shocked. What? I'm not reading this.
I guess the servants counted as belongings to the house.
That's just rude.
Gorgeous. You look so lovely. David, look at your daughter and tell her I'm right.
Most of the time, the really stupid shit is like the narration. So by just not reading it, I can mostly avoid that.
Your mother's right. You look like you're all grown up.
Thanks, I'm fucking 18, bitch. Thank you, Daddy.
I assume that you're ready, then, to impress the rest of the guests, correct?
The what now?
The entire board from Anderson Toys is coming tonight. Even the vice chairman's son
I'm
will
not
be
flirting
coming.
with him.
All of them will be measuring your potential.
My what now?
To become CEO of the company.
The who, the what now? Oh, shit.
So, how How do you feel living on your own at such a young age?
It's been, pretty good, actually.
I'm so sorry about your grandfather passing away. It really hit all of us hard.
Thank you for your condolences.
Do you have college plans?
Yes, I do.
What do you think will happen with the company now that your grandfather has passed?
Don't ask me, I have no friggin' clue. It will get back on track soon.
What do you think of the philanthropic policy the company has?
It's a policy that reflects my own values, so I personally think it's great. Or, I'm thirsty.
Do you think the company should expand from just toys?
It's a possibility. I'm gonna leave now. Eventually, the question stopped, and I was back to being myself. Fuck this crap.
Honey, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This kind gentleman is the son of the vice chairman.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lewis. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Anderson.
I'm still not talking to him. I will only be nice to him when it is literally his point.
So, you organized this party very well, Miss Anderson. I apologize if I made you uncomfortable in some way.
My mom's face gives me life.
I'm sorry if I seem a little forward.
Don't
I've
talk
just
to
been
me.
excited to meet Harold Anderson's granddaughter.
Why?
He used to talk about you all the time in the office on how you helped him refine his toys. I only attended meetings and heard all of the stories. You've helped a lot with the success of the company without having to actually work there.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he talked about me.
So, you're Jared's son. You're the one who wants to be the next CEO of the Anderson Company.
Well...
David, leave the poor boy alone.
I'm merely testing the boy's conversational skills. Nothing wrong with that.
Of course not, sir.
And polite as well. Interesting.
If you'll excuse me.
Peh. He's not CEO material.
That's because you practically interrogated the young man.
A little questioning shouldn't have bothered him. He's obviously not ready for any title in our company.
Huh? Whose limo is that?
Oh, that must be Lewis's car.
I'll go get him. Stay with your father so you can escort your guests out together.
Yes, Mom. Ugh. What?
You did good tonight. I'm proud.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
Keep it up and you'll be a good CEO.
Oh, right.
All right. Your mother and I have to leave. I'm sure Naomi and Suzu need to leave as well. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean you should stay up all night.
I saw Saturday and once again thought it was about my OC Saturday. Oh, right.
Thanks for having us. It was a great party.
We'll come visit tomorrow or something. All right?
Right. See ya.
Good night, sweetie. Come visit us soon.
Why would I do something like that? All 4 of my remaining guests left the building. And I just don't care. That was tiring.
It's not like you had to do any work, though.
Give her a break, man. She was getting interrogated left and right.
Thanks, current boyfriend.
She handled herself the best she could.
Thanks, boyfriend number 3.
As expected, princess.
Thanks, boyfriend number 2.
Since you're exhausted, why not head to bed?
Thanks, boyfriend number 1. Shut up, boyfriend number 5.
Hush, Sam.
Are you guys sure?
Positive. It shouldn't take long.
Ho ho ho! It didn't take long to find you little shits after all.
Give me a minute. Ew. Okay. Yeah.
Don't worry. No one will hurt you.
Are you sure?
Are you really sure?
Oh,
And
what's the matter, boys? You really didn't think I wouldn't find you, did you?
I hoped you would, you piece of...
won't you work?
This place is protected.
What did you say, Shrimp?
This place has a seal, protecting it from hellborn magic.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Ah!
The previous owner had this place protected by magic, Malix.
This place is protected by magic?
It would seem that your grandfather had some sort of protective barrier around this house. From the looks of it, it only disables hellborn magic.
Then what's stopping me from dragging your asses out and shooting you then?
What have I done in the past? Probably all three of them. Get out of my house.
Since when does a little stain like you give orders to a guy who can rip your pretty little head from your body?
Well, fuck you. That's what I have to say. I'm looking at my homework. Boo! Boo! I have how many class periods left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 like actual class periods, and then I have like my exam day, and then I have like an in-class activity for exercise 3, and then I have like my final thing. You really don't think, do you? If you kill me, you'd be hunted down by more than just the police.
You little...
I don't know why I can't just run away.
Hey! Let her go!
Sam! Eric!
Ow.
Come on, Sam. You and me. Right here. Let's go!
Politics of e-waste. Cadmium lining. Unused e-waste. What the oh, whatever. This is the article I have to read.
Come on, asswipe!
That's enough, Malix.
What? Who do you think you're speaking to, woman?
The girl who's going to help you kill them. Just not now.
Give me a minute.
Not now?
Not now! Oh, should I read this on the same page? I'll just write it on this page.
There's 5 of them and 2 of us. Even if we come back with the gang, they can have the place surrounded by human police.
Give me a minute. This pen is really pretty. So I write in cursive, and I'm like the only person I know that like writes in cursive still. And so I might be the only person in my class that writes in cursive. So whenever I have to fill out these like anonymous papers, I write in print because my handwriting looks different from my cursive.
Then we shoot everyone!
Think! If we shoot everyone, we'll be hunted. And it'll be a matter of time before makeshift paladins come and try to exorcise us.
Oh, you wanted the demons exorcised. I thought you said exercise. Oh.
Just wait, pretty boys. We'll get you and fuck you up real good.
Oh my god, just calm down.
And don't think you're safe. Step outside. I dare you.
I had to get a tissue, so I just let him laugh.
Whoa, whoa! Are you alright?
Yeah, why was he here?
He's been closely tracking us. Our blood trail from the forest must have led him here.
We should have stopped him and finished it here.
For once, Matthew, I agree with you.
Malix, was he a Chupacabra?
That son of a bitch is not a demon. He's a devil.
Hold on. I can't pronounce that. Oh my god. Oh boy, I can't pronounce that either. Something that isn't a chupacabra. I guess I'll just say devil. I wanted something cooler. A camel leopard? A camel leopard. There's a difference.
Yes. Demons come from a different plane of existence called the abyssal planes. Devils, however, come from one of the 7 circles of a place humans know as hell. Despite us not being human, we are very different creatures.
Damn it.
We actually have brains, for one. Devils always like to cause trouble and try to kill or torture others for their own enjoyment. Demons, like us, know when to use our powers and when not to. We're not stupid.
Aren't you? That's a surprise.
Devils follow orders from higher-ups in their order, and their power only comes from their connection to hell. Demons all have free wills and don't rely on where they came from to use their powers.
What do we do?
You're safe. You've been protected as well.
What?
What Damien's saying is that the magic that protects this place also protects you.
Hold on.
Your grandfather must have cast it when you last saw him or something of that nature. We can sense its aura around your body.
Oh, and you just decided to mention this now.
Miss, please don't worry. We'll find a way to train ourselves and become stronger to finally finish this feud.
I'm gonna kick his ass right now.
Until then, we'll protect you as much as we can. If Malix comes back, we'll be here for you.
Whoops. I'm attempting to do homework at the same time as playing this game. It's not a good idea. But what about going outside? Won't he...
Like we say, you have a protection spell on you. Even if Malix attacks you, he won't be able to use his magic on you. He'd be just like any other human you can fight back against.
Seriously though, this pen is really pretty. It's red, and I didn't think it would be that pretty.
Didn't you say you knew Taekwondo?
Well, yeah. They are only staying until after they defeat Malix. My life. Where was my life going anyway? I was under pressure from my parents with only my friends and the Chupacabras to comfort me. Without the Chupacabras, I'd have no way to hide from my responsibilities. Enough. Let's just sleep and deal with tomorrow when it comes.
I promise to be with you forever.
Let me check something.
You're so important to me.
I swear I'll give my life to you.
I don't think that the auto works. I'm just saying.
Please, let me love you.
I'll be by your side, always.
I can't imagine living without you.
Always, I wanna be with you and make believe.
I want to be with you.
I love you.
Get out of my house. It's 7 a.m. Why am I up so early? I woke up at like 3 in the morning, so I don't know what this bitch is talking about. It's too early to even be alive. I'm gonna explore the house. Well, come on, feet. Let's go on an adventure. I don't believe I've been in here before. I'm curious. Oh, come on, open! Well, why is there a laptop in a drawer? Whatever was in here belonged to my grandfather. It wasn't my place to try and pry. I closed the laptop and put it back in the drawer where it came from. Strangely, I felt a wave of relaxation wipe over me, making me sigh. Whatever happened was apparently good. Yeah. Why is time going so slowly? I sighed, got changed into normal clothes, and went out into the foyer. Huh? I just don't care enough. Might as well make lunch today. It's been a while since I cooked. I decided to make cold cut sandwiches. Because why not? Find one of the incubi. God damn it. Come on! My headphones are being weird and stupid. Where the heck are they? I headed back to the dining room. I am having troubles with my headphones. Matthew was crouched near the kitchen doorway, peering into it as if a rat had gotten loose in the pantry and he was the stalking exterminator. Matthew? Shh. I quickly shut my mouth and pressed my lips together in silence, confused but fearful as to why I had to be quiet. I tiptoed to Matthew, who was crouching by the entrance to the kitchen. His gaze and head moved across the site of the kitchen, still trying to find whatever he was looking for.
He's in there.
What? Matthew's face was seriously fearful and intense. Who was freaking him out this much? My mind, however, instantly pinned the person down in my conclusion. Malix. Malix? Why did he come back, and why was he in my kitchen? I started to freak out, remembering the fear I had felt the first time we met. However, I wasn't sure. Where were the others if it was Malix?
I lost sight of him, but I quickly found him and cornered him in there. I know he's in there.
Who's in there?
That fluffy killer thing.
Fluffy killer thing. I bit my lip, suppressing a laugh. Once I swallowed my laughter down, I let out a sigh. You mean your cute bunny doll?
Yeah, that thing. Wait, it's not cute!
Matthew instantly regretted not whispering and covered his mouth. I couldn't help but giggle. What's he doing in the kitchen? Matthew turned to me with an expression of utmost seriousness. Something told me that what he said would be cute and funny, but I decided to bite my tongue gently as to not laugh no matter what.
I don't know.
I failed to keep a hold of myself and started to giggle again. The thought of a doll doing anything but sitting there made me giggle. Matthew tried to hush me, waving his arms frantically to keep me quiet. Matthew, Simon's doll. It can't do anything.
You named him?
Of course! Simon Tabby. Cute, isn't it? Matthew let out some sort of defeated whine before turning back to the kitchen, trying to find Simon from where he was. I placed our food on the table and looked as well. So, what's your plan of attack?
Well, I plan to make my way through the kitchen as quietly as I can, and hopefully not get stabbed.
Sounds simple. Matthew nodded in agreement before finally moving from his spot and tiptoeing into the kitchen. I stood there, unsure whether or not I should follow suit. Get out of there. I'm joining the hunt. I didn't know why I was up for this, but I followed along. The small, adventurous side of me was very happy with my decision. But the other side of me was questioning me, asking me why I did that. Matthew slowly walked through the kitchen, scanning the cupboards and surfaces with, oh my god! It's meticulous. That's not how you spell it. First of all, it's spelled M-E-T. Forget it, listen. It was both amusing and slightly frightening to see how serious he could be. Do all of your toys get out of control like this?
No, it's just this one. I don't know why. All my other toys are okay.
Other toys? Matthew nodded, stopping his search to look at me.
That's what I do. Make toys. I made them for my mother all the time back in the Abyssal Plains, to help her cope with her position.
Her position?
She's the fourth wife of my birth father. Each of us have a different mother, and all of them, except for Damien's, are queens. My mom, though, hates sharing, so I distracted her with toys.
Wow. I didn't know what to say. A Chupacabra with multiple wives seems natural, but I guess because I was a human, I felt a twinge of disgust run through my veins nonetheless. Still, it was adorable how Matthew tried to cheer his mom up with his abilities. I was then suddenly reminded of my grandfather and how he made toys all the time for kids. Matthew's power to make small toys instantly would have been so useful to my grandfather. I shook my head and began to search for Simon again. Let's keep looking for Simon. Matthew nodded before joining in. I felt like I was in a comedy mystery, looking for a child's toy instead of a murder weapon.
Come on out, creepy thing.
Its name is Simon. Matthew ignored my statement and began to slowly open the cupboards, sifting through the inside contents. I decided to follow suit, starting at the opposite end of the kitchen. Matthew, what do we do if we find him?
We stick him back in my pocket.
I looked to Matthew, waiting for him to finish replying. However, he kept his eyes to the ground, trying to answer my question and remaining in thought. I continued to search the cupboards, unsure now if this plan was going to go anywhere. Why was I even doing this? Simon Tabby was a... What the? Matthew and I scanned the kitchen frantically, searching for the source of the laugh.
I knew that thing was evil!
Suddenly, everything went black. Who turned on the lights? I gripped to the nearby counter, not wanting to hit anything or fall in the darkness. There were no windows, so the room was almost completely pitch black. I could hear skittering across the floor, like a rat rushing to escape with its cheese in mouth. I instantly jumped in fear before suddenly being pushed to the ground.
Watch out!
I felt myself hit the ground with a body over top of me. 2 hands were slammed besides my head onto the tile floor, stopping the person above me from crushing me.
Hey, are you okay?
Matthew? Yeah, I am. I stared up at Matthew, letting the situation sink in. We were looking for a doll, and now we were on the ground. What broke my thoughts was a flash of gold running across Matthew's eyes. I could feel heat radiate from his body, but the air was tense and his body was almost shaky. Matthew, are you okay?
I
heard him gulp, answering my question. He wasn't okay. I could tell, but he wasn't moving. Matthew?
Sorry.
Soon, a golden glow covered Matthew's eyes. I expected to feel warmth in my body from an upcoming spell, but I felt nothing. Something was wrong.
I need you to push me off.
From the sound of his voice, he was desperate to get off of me. Why couldn't he move, though? Then it hit me. Matthew, do you need energy?
I do, but
Matthew shut his eyes and tried to hide his golden gaze from me. He didn't want to take my energy? Why? Was he ashamed to? If he needed energy, I was willing to give it. I gently grabbed Matthew's face and tilted his head to angle with mine. Leaning in closer to him, I brought my face and lips up to his and kissed him deeply. I didn't know if this would help, but it was how I got energy before. I shut my eyes, waiting for the draining field to reappear in my body. Matthew didn't move, nor did I feel energy drained from me. I opened my eyes and saw Matthew staring wide-eyed at me, but unmoving. He was unsure of what to do, and I had silenced him in confusion. I pulled away and spoke. If you want some of my energy, I want to give you some of my energy. You've used a lot of it, and I'm sure that the energy you took from me was only used for healing. Let me help you.
I don't.
Matthew, if you don't want my energy, just tell me. But I'm offering it to you if you do. All of a sudden, I felt that familiar feeling of warmth run through my body once again. Felt my body slightly heat up as Matthew wrapped an arm around my body and pulled my body tighter to his. Matthew grew a lustful gaze before bringing a hand up to cup the back of my neck. Before I knew it, Matthew pulled me into a gentle but passionate kiss. Heat erupted through my body as his kiss slowly and almost timidly got deeper. Matthew kept an arm around my waist while I rested my hands on his chest. The energy from my body was slowly draining into the kiss, making me feel light and warm. It was almost pitiful how comfortable and how willing I was in the situation. Still, I had no regrets. I was enjoying every bit of this kiss. Matthew was full of surprises. As childish as he was, he definitely was proving to be a man while he was kissing me. Matthew wasn't forceful, but his kiss was deep and passionate, and it felt almost magical. It was how I imagined the first kiss to be like, except with energy drain. Soon, though, the energy drain stopped and Matthew gently pulled his face away to end the kiss. I stared up at him as we both panted for air. I'd never kissed like that before, and I was so lost in the moment that I'd forgotten how to breathe. Matthew moved a strand of hair from my face to behind my ear, eyes still full of desire. Matthew stared silently at me, unsure of what to say. However, I could tell that he was full, yet yearning. I could feel the hold of his mind-altering spell fade away, but I still felt hot. Something told me that I wanted more, but at the same time I wasn't sure if I truly did want to give any more. I opened the opportunity and I was enjoying it as much as he was. I wanted more and I was going to let him keep going. I wanted to keep going. I leaned up and kissed him again. Matthew gasped against my lips but continued to kiss back. I could feel him pull on the tail of my bow, releasing it and falling his hand off from around my neck. He moved the ribbon to his pocket before gently unbuttoning the top 2 buttons of my— Don't touch me! The desire in my body drove me insane, forcing a moan to escape my lips as he rained kisses from my lips down my exposed neck. Oh my god. Matthew was was ruthless in his passionate kisses on my skin. Matthew didn't stop touching or kissing me, making more moans and gasps rush out of my mouth into the open air. He may have been full, but he was as hot as I was. We just made out. Call it sinful, I don't care. Something about Matthew intrigued me immensely, but something made my heart quicken for him. It couldn't have been love, but it was too passionate to be lust. What was it? However, I began to feel dizzy, seeing the ceiling start to spin almost wildly. I gripped to Matthew's shoulders, trying to signal him to stop, but my mind faded to black before I could let out another sound. And I don't care. However, when I looked down at my body, I saw that my shirt had been pulled back up and rebuttoned, as if nothing happened between me and Matthew. I was just missing my ribbon. Before I turned to get out of bed, though, I spotted my ribbon on the pillow beside the one I slept on. It's tied around Simon Tabby in a nice bow with a small note attached to it. I gently slipped the note from the tie and opened it to read it.
I'm really, really, really sorry. I didn't mean for it to go that far. Please forgive me.
I stared at the note, letting a small smile grace my lips. He went too far. I enjoyed it a lot. It's cute, though, to imagine him thanking me for something we both did and enjoyed. I brought the note to chest. Oh my god. Letting the memories of our meeting flood my mind. I indulged myself too, Matthew. Yikes. 4 hours of being knocked out and I still feel tired. It was Sunday, so I was allowed to sleep longer if I wanted to. Also, I don't know, Simon Tabby's kind of a shitty present, but Pen is better. Man, how long has it been since I got that much good sleep? Well, hey, I must be lucky today. Huh? Who's texting me this early?
Yo, Anderson! You're carpooling with us from now on. We're not letting you waste your money on a bus. Get ready and be at your gate at 7 stat.
Fuck you. Perfect. I can eat some breakfast before they come. Doop. That's not eggs and bacon. It's not eggs and bacon. I'm denying it. I had some coffee the other day on campus, that was free from campus police. And it was the shittiest coffee I've ever tasted in my life. Yeah, I dumped 3 things of creamer in it and then 2 packets of sugar, but it was so weak. It was listen, when I get Starbucks coffee, I can still taste the coffee underneath all of the sugar and other crap that I put in my coffee, but dude, it barely tasted like coffee. I was this is weak as fuck. Who made this? Have a good day. Yours. Ugh. Huh? I turned to see Matthew, who was holding my hand back with a concerned frown on his face.
My name.
Your name?
My true name isn't Matthew. I want you to know my real name. If something were to happen.
His true name? What did he mean? Why was he telling me this now?
My name is Zakeru.
I can say that one. I can say Zakeru, and I can say Israel, and I can say Raestro, and I don't know. Matthew pulled away and smiled at me, despite still carrying worry in his eyes.
If you are in any danger, call my name. I promise that I'll come and help you.
I stared up at Matthew, unable to say anything. I could only nod in response. Matthew smiled before releasing my hand and heading into the dining room. Something told me that name would be used eventually. And the lesbians are here. Whoa! Ow!
Hey, are you okay?
Who did that?
Why, you little...
Suzu, don't!
No, Suzu. Let me handle it.
Holy shit! Anderson! Stop it!
Nope.
Are you crazy? What the hell?
I've had enough of you, Lisette. You obviously won't stop unless I fight back. Well, guess what? You're gonna get it.
Then come on, Anderson. Show me what you've got. I bet it's not much.
By the way, I beat like the crap out of her in like my first playthrough, so if you want to actually read the like...
Miss Anderson, what are you doing?
No! Don't you dare start crying, Lisette. You started this.
Miss Anderson, get a hold of yourself!
What is wrong with you? What did I ever do to you? I'm so sick of it. Leave me alone. Fuck her.
I didn't do anything to her. She just attacked me all of a sudden. That's a lie, Lisette. You tripped her on purpose. You've always been a snobby prick to us. Never! I gave my condolences about her grandfather's death. I try to keep everyone calm. Is that so wrong?
You didn't even sound sincere. We know you were only pretending to be nice to spite us.
Enough. Miss White, follow me to the dean's office.
Come with me, sweetie.
No.
What do you see?
Huh?
Tell me what you see.
I see myself.
All right. What else?
What else? I don't understand.
Do you know what I see? I see a brilliant woman who has been working her butt off to try and find herself. She just has a little bit of adversity in her way.
What does this have to do with what happened with Lisette?
Listen, don't think about Lisette right now. She's just another student who doesn't know what you're going through. You know, those were some pretty interesting moves. Taekwondo?
Yeah.
You'll have to show me one day. Look, don't let Lisette get to you, okay? You have your own battles to face, and you can face them just fine. Instead of fighting Lisette, focus on your goals. Everything will be fine now. You're a good student, so I'll let you off with a severe warning. Just don't get into any more fights, okay? Now, head to class.
Notice that I've disappeared from the corner, as I mentioned. I think it's like after the party. A text from Dad? I'll be picking you up today. Make sure you're ready to go when I get there. That's kind of a surprise.
Hey, are you ready to go?
Actually, my dad's picking me up.
Really? Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense.
I'm not here anymore.
We'll drive home together next time.
I have no idea
Tell your
why.
dad that we've got you covered from now on.
Like, why was I even there to begin with? Alright. I need to get another Rise of the Phoenix concert. Hey, Dad's never late. Especially not this late. No signal error? How do I not have signal? He must be in a dead zone.
Hey! Don't dirty up Malix's prey. You're coming with me, Miss Anderson.
Like, honest to God, why was I even in the corner if I'm just gonna disappear? You don't even get to see here.
Nicely done! I'm sure those little shits will come running to find you when they realize you didn't return to your precious little mansion.
Whoops! Hi!
It'll be so funny when they find your dead body instead.
Zakeru.
What the?
As the gust slowly started to die, the light began to fade, revealing Matthew with his hands shoved in his pockets and his hood up. Matthew slowly moved his arms from his face, taking... Malix! Sorry. Slowly moved his arms from his face, taking in the sight of Matthew before laughing hysterically.
Are you kidding me? You summoned the crybaby runt?
Malix's laugh was cut short, however, stopped by his gasp of pain and the thought of something embedding itself into flesh. I couldn't believe it, but somehow a knife had been stabbed into Malix's shoulder, causing him to grip at it in pain.
What the hell? A knife?
By the way, if you ever get stabbed, don't pull the stab thingy out of your body. This is in reference to... Okay, so that card that I wrote for the Fantasia deck that says just pulling a sword out of your body with little to no regard of how bad of an idea that is. What I meant by that is that if you're stabbed by someone and you keep the weapon in the wound, it will actually help keep the blood inside of your body. But if you take it out, then you're going to start losing blood a lot faster. So don't take it out until you get to the hospital or whatever.
Next time, I won't miss your throat.
Malix snarled before ripping the knife out of his shoulder. Exactly what I told you not to do. And tossing it to the ground. He quickly raised his gun and shot at Matthew, resulting only in it to stare wide-eyed at his target. In midair, a knife and Malix's bullet clashed and both collided to the ground between the Chupacabra and the devil. Matthew chuckled and pulled a hand out of his pockets, revealing a handful of knives. Knives, really? Splayed out like a fan.
Too slow, Malix. Must suck being an old fart.
Oh my god! Malix instantly grew furious, charging at Matthew while shooting rounds at Matthew's shadow-covered face. Matthew followed suit, rushing backwards and shot his knives. Actually spelled correctly this time. At each of Malix's shots, each shot was stopped by a flying knife, making multiple clangs beat through the air. The remaining devils stared, trying to figure out what to do. Help Malix, or watch in silence. Eris, however, walked up beside me and crossed her arms as she watched with an amused smirk on her face and wanted to flirt with me. We should just run away and go together. As Matthew backed into the far wall, he stood still, tossing knife upon knife at the incoming devil and his bullets.
Gotcha, you knife-throwing circus freak!
I saw a smirk grow on Matthew's face before he hopped up and flipped over Malix. The devil skidded to a stop, barely bumping against the brick wall. Matthew, however, didn't give Malix a chance to turn before shooting multiple knives into Malix's back.
Bye-bye, Malix.
Bye-bye. Matthew tossed a knife into the air and caught it before chucking it at the back of Malix's head. The knife sadly didn't get to meet its target as Malix ducked out of the way and turned to face Matthew with a face of pure rage.
You little shit! You think you're all that?
Matthew brought out another knife and tossed it up and down in his hand, unchanged in his cool yet almost playful expression.
Little known fact, I just like having fun.
That's a load of bull, Matthew. You won't even fight me in your
Chupacabra.
Why? Are you afraid I'll kill you as the
Chupacabra
scum you really are?
Chupacabra form? I didn't understand. However, Matthew broke my thoughts from trying to figure that out.
Hey, mind closing your eyes for me?
Huh?
What are you babbling about now?
Before I could answer, the tension suddenly went from warm to almost ice cold. Then, at that moment, something in the air changed. The air instantly went from frantic to still in energy. What could have been described in tone as the color red quickly turned into a deadly mix of purple and blue, as everything began to blend together all at once.
You asked for it, Malix! Now you're gonna get it!
My eyes never strayed from Matthew's face, however, even as it changed. His eyes began to glow a bright golden color as a dark blue circle formed underneath Matthew's bare feet. What? I stared as Matthew's skin began to morph and shift, changing from human to something else. For some reason, I was both scared and incredibly intrigued to see this new form. Before I was allowed to see Matthew's new form, however, a pair of hands quickly covered my eyes. Instinctively, I reached up and gripped them, trying to pull them off. A voice stopped me.
It's me. Don't look.
What? But boyfriend number 3. I suddenly heard gunshots, making me tense up. But then I heard the sound of multiple stabs, followed by Malika's screams of pain. The stabbing and splashing sounds of blood and flesh grew more frantic in number. How many knives was Matthew using? Maybe it was better that I wasn't able to see.
Matthew, enough!
Almost instantly after boyfriend number 1's command, the sound stopped. The only thing anyone could hear then was the dripping of blood.
I guess I went a little overboard, huh?
Malix is definitely dead, but you've lost your glamour spell.
Glamour spell? What do you mean? Why did Matthew sound so different? Why was this being hidden from me?
It's a spell that makes us look human.
Look human? They didn't have human forms after all? What did they look like?
Like demons.
Oh, no shit, Damien. As if Eric knew, or boyfriend number 2 knew what boyfriend number 3 was talking about. Boyfriend number 2 cleared his throat and spoke up, followed by the sound of a cork popping out of a bottle.
Well, not for much longer, princess. Here, Matthew.
Oh, hey, you found my potion. Thanks.
I could hear the small clinking of the glass being passed before hearing Matthew guzzle down a I can't read. I give up. The feel of the air around me gently began to warm back up, insinuating that everything had been returned to normal. Finally, boyfriend number 3 moved his hands from my eyes, allowing me to see around me once again. The devils, including my girlfriend, that I wish could be my girlfriend, you can't romance her, on top of, had fled. On top of Malix's body was a dirty sheet that was quickly turning red from blood. The wall behind it was painted red in blood, still dripping onto the floor and onto the blanket. The blanket looked like it was covering a mound of dirt instead of a body. The Chupacabras, however, had gathered around me, all of them, including Matthew, looking like nothing had happened. I tried to speak, but everything zipped around in my head at the whole event, and I felt like speaking wasn't possible.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
As we walked out of the warehouse, I looked to Matthew for some form of sign that I wasn't dreaming. Matthew rubbed the back of his neck, walking forward as if to get away from what had happened. It was over. Alex was gone, and the Chupacabras were finally safe. A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to deal with that group again. At the same time, a ping realization hit the back of my mind. The Chupacabras were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal. As we approached home, I could feel something heavy weigh down my heart. It was late, but the Chupacabras led me inside and turned on the lights in the foyer. And that's where we're gonna stop.